Subsection 1. Reading Comprehension. Question 1. Which is the greatest curse according to Qaid-e-Azam? Explain. The greatest curse according to Qaid-e-Azam is bribery and corruption. He considers it as a deadly poison for any nation. He, in his address to the First Constituent Assembly, stresses upon tackling corruption with an iron hand and firm approach. He emphasized upon killing this curse of corruption with strict measures, as it is the biggest hurdle towards progress and prosperity. Moreover, the colossal negligence is not to take it seriously. Question number 2. What are the benefits of e-commerce in today's world? In today's world of technological revolution, the opportunities to communicate and grow globally have multiplied manifold. The expansion of mainstream and social media have made e-commerce even further widely acceptable and preferable business mode. E-commerce is introducing people with a wide variety of trade choices with products and service availability round the clock. E-commerce has brought the whole world of products to the access of almost every individual. Telemarketing and e-commerce are in fact the paradise to ambitious business community as well as to millions of buyers around the globe. Brilliantly emerging today's world of e-commerce is playing quite an impressive role to wipe out poverty and joblessness, creating scores of opportunities to work and earn online. Question number 3. What mistake did Stephen Leacock make when he wrote the check? Confusion and fear-stricken Professor Stephen Leacock kick-starts to open an account, something that was entirely new to him. Things go wrong from the moment he enters the bank, multiplying his miseries. His business goes entirely upside down when he writes the check without realizing that he had written $56, the whole amount he had just deposited, instead of writing $6. To him, it was too late to rectify this mistake. Feeling deeply confused, he feels embarrassed for keeping the entire bank staff occupied with him. He fails to muster his courage to correct the mistake. Question number 4. Why should you choose a career that interests you? Answer. We should choose a career that interests us, that brings us satisfaction and happiness. We will be successful, fulfilled, and productive if we are passionate about our chosen path. Choice of our career should go through a thorough, deep, and careful pre-analysis of the future prospects and our own capacity to achieve it. The choice of our career should not be influenced by prevailing social trends, the insistence of family, peer pressure in order to avoid failure and negative emotional experience. Question number 5. Discuss the poem The Character of a Happy Life with reference to the line, "And having nothing yet has all." Answer. Being strictly conformed to the rules of morality, Sir Henry Wotton's character of a happy life is marked with virtue, honesty, harmony, and grace. His sole elements of wealth are his spirituality, truthfulness, kindness, and uprightness. Throughout his life, he is able to keep himself free from false and ingenuine glamorous lifestyle. His lifetime saving property and heritage are his righteousness, firmness, and nobility of the character. Therefore, the poet says, "And having nothing yet has all." Apparently, he does not seem to be a rich and affluent, wealthy man of lands and fortune, but in fact, the upright man is the happiest and richest soul in the world. Question 6. What irony has been presented in the poem Ozymandias? The irony in the poem is that even the king of the kings, Ozymandias, once a mighty ruler of the richest empire, is dead now. His pride, strength, and domination are all lying shattered and wrecked in the form of a broken and a forgotten statue. This is the reality of mortality and decay of all human glory. The words written on the pedestal are ironic too. "My name is Ozymandias, king of the kings. Look on my works, ye mighty." So his statue lying forgotten in the dust portrays the fact that nothing can stand against time and nature. Question 7. What reward does a Khoury get after his hard work? A Kaori works very hard in order to search the truth and reality. After much toil, sacrifice, selflessness, and giving much trouble to their bodies, they finally search their goal. The best reward they get after hard work is that they are saved from ignorance. They are not misled, and God is also with them. The attainment of inner values and spirituality make them a ray of hope and a beam of light for the entire humanity. Their dignity and nobility are the rewards that are inscribed in high glory forever. Question 8. Identify the poem and the poetic devices used in the following lines. Where thickest lies the forest grows, we find the patriarch of both, and they hold counsel with the stars, whose broken branches show the scars of many winds and much of strife. This is the common law of life. The last stanza of the poem, Good Timber by Douglas Mallock, is a beautiful depiction of men's courage and fortitude to stay firm against all odds of life. Just like the forest grows thicker with the passage of time, but the process involves a lifetime endurance against unfavorable extreme cold and snow. Similarly, this is a common law of life in human society. The poetic device metaphor used as patriarchs means the male head of the family. The poet personifies trees' conversation with stars sharing their tales of scars, pains, and strife. Moreover, the poetic device metaphor and personification used in broken branches show the scars further highlights another device symbol. The symbolism amplifies the theme of the poem quite effectively. Subsection 3. Play A Visit to a Small Planet. Question 9. Why was Kraton interested in visiting the planet Earth? Kraton, an alien from a distant and technologically more advanced world, is one of the major characters of Gore's Vidal's play A Visit to a Small Planet. Kraton mentions that he has been observing Earth as his hobby. He visited the Earth because he intended to see the Civil War during 1861. He also clarifies that he did not want to take the charge of Earth, but wanted to study human race and current period of human development. Question 10. Describe the reactions of different characters to Kraton's visit. Answer. The appearance of flying saucer and an alien, Kraton stirs different reactions from different characters. Alan and John, both being active, lively, youthful, and good-natured, get very excited on his arrival, while Mrs. Spalding appears to be apprehensive and over-anxious about her rose garden. Mr. Roger Spalding's reaction to Kraton's arrival is quite pronounced one and goes through transition as Kraton spends time in his house. In the beginning, Spalding is scared of the spaceship. Later, he gets settled and is determined to be the first journalist to interview Kraton. General Powers appears to be suspicious, insecure, aggressive, and hostile to Kraton's visit. He calls Kraton a monster and makes fun of his old-fashioned dress. Question 11. How is media portrayed in the play? Answer. Media in this play has been depicted as greedy for fame and interest, mainly thriving on hypocrisy. In competing to win the rating race, they utterly ignore moral standards and the consequences. To win the competition, usually the bombardment of publicity stunts is shoved onto audience faces. Media quite implicitly magnifies the image of their broadcast and amplifies the volume of their voice to achieve their agenda. So is the case with Mr. Roger Spalding. He is keen and ambitious to interview the alien Kraton in order to boost his broadcast and to earn huge fame and name globally. Mr. Roger, the media person, seems less worried for the future of Earth and possible threats by the strange race from an unknown planet, but he seems to be more profit-oriented for his own business. Moreover, he has ties with influential people like General Powers and transmits the news as it is instructed by him without considering its authenticity, liability, or future consequences. Question 12. Which character in the play A Visit to a Small Planet do you like most and why? Among the major characters in the play, I find the alien Kraton the most appealing and attractive one. The reason for my likeness towards him is not because he possesses some extraordinary powers, including mind reading or building invisible walls, but the point that made him my favorite character is his patriotism and loyalty towards his own planet. He remains composed and committed throughout, and he does not reveal any secret of his planet despite General Power's earnest requests. Moreover, he is polite and intelligent and manages to appear a peaceful creature. The comic streak in this character and his passion towards his aim to visit Earth make him all the more interesting figure of the play. Subsection 4 Grammar. Question number 13. Change the narration. The manager said to the customer, "Get out of my office." Sentence type imperative. Answer. The manager ordered the customer to get out of his office. Number B. He said the earth is round. Sentence type is declarative or assertive. He said that the earth is round. Number C. Raza said, "I must arrange a couple of things." Sentence type declarative. Answer. Raza said that he must manage a couple of things. Number D. She said, "Be quiet and listen to my words." Sentence type imperative. She ordered to be quiet and listen to her words. Number E. She said to me, "What are you doing now?" Sentence type is interrogative. Answer. She asked me what I was doing then. Question 14. Change the voice. Number A. He has to purchase a car. Answer. A car has to be purchased by him. Number B. Let her write a poem. Answer. Let a poem be written by her. Number C. Why did you help her? Answer. Why was she helped by you? Number D. Who did this? Answer. By whom was done this? Number E. Someone killed the criminal. The criminal was killed by someone. Question 15. Spot the errors and do the correction of verb, preposition and adjectives in the following sentences. Dear students, there are 5 sentences and they have either little mistakes or errors or omission. You have to rewrite the correct one.